Hey guys, in this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can filter a contact against a list of contacts. This is very useful when you want to create or update a contact in the same scenario. Let's say that you have a contact name and you want to check if the contact already exists inside your database. I'm using a Pipedrive account here for an example. And if the contact already exists inside your database, you want to update the contact. And if the contact does not exist inside your database, you want to create a contact with the same name. This is very useful and really easy to implement, so let's see how it's done. As you can see, I've already created a scenario right here to do the updation and creation. And I know it looks a little bit complicated, but we'll go through it module by module and it will be fairly easy to understand. So first of all, I have this set variable where I've given it a name, Jessica Anderson, the name that we're going to check against the list of contacts. Then have this list persons module from Pipedrive CRM, which is going to give me all the contact that exists inside my Pipedrive account. uh, and then I've added a router and then update a person to update the person with the name and then create a person to create a person. Now, let me just disable this route so we don't accidentally create a person with the name that already exists inside our account. So we just want to check if the name Jessica Anderson already exists inside our Pipedrive CRM. How we are going to achieve this is by using the filter condition. To add a filter condition inside your scenario, you simply have to tap on the tools icon right here, then set up a filter. Let's name this if the name already exists. Then we are going to check if the name Jessica Anderson equals to any name that comes out of this Pipedrive CRM module. You can simply tap on the condition right here, map the test name we are getting from the first module. Then in the second field, we are going to map the name of the contact. So it's right here, and we can just if you open the update a person module, you can see that I've already added the person ID from the Pipedrive CRM and the name that's going to be coming from the second module. And if I run this scenario now, you can see that the value is successfully passed to the final module of the scenario. And if I open the filter condition, you'll see that the name Jessica Anderson is being checked against all the names that are coming from the second Pipedrive CRM module list persons. And when it got that the name Jessica Anderson exists inside the Pipedrive CRM, it passes the bundle to the update a person module. As you can see, it just updated the person with the new details that I added to it. So this is how you can check if the name already exists inside your Pipedrive CRM or whatever database you're using. Now, if you want to check if the name does not exist, it gets a little bit tricky after that, but I'll walk you through it and it will be fairly easy to understand. What we're going to do is we can't just check if the name does not exist because it will give you all the bundles. So as you can see, we have 100 bundles right here, and it will pass the same name Jessica Anderson 100 times to the creator person, which is not effective and really data heavy. So how we can check the name once is we can go to the tools right here, use the text aggregator module, connect it between the router and the creator person. We can select the source module as the Pipedrive CRM list persons. Then in the text, we are going to use the name. So here we have the name. I'm also selecting the row separator as new row so that it will be easier to understand. Now, I'll just change the name from Jessica Anderson to something that does not exist inside our Pipedrive account. Let's say that. So what this text aggregator is going to do is it will take all the bundles that are generated from the list persons module, take the name out of them, and make a single text string out of all the names. So to check if the name Brad Pitt does not exist inside the list person string, we just have to add another filter condition between them. So we just tap on the tools icon, set up a filter. We'll change the name to if the name does not exist. Now in the condition, we just have to select the test name as the first field. Sorry, the text as the first field, and then check if the text does not contain. Here we have does not contain. Then we'll select the test name as the second field. What this filter condition is going to do is it will check if the test name Brad Pitt exists or contains inside this text string we are creating from the text aggregator module. I've already mapped the name inside the creator person, as you can see right here. And if I run the scenario, as you can see, the bundle did not pass on to the first updater person module because it did not pass to the filter condition. But as you can see in the text aggregator module, it took all the 100 contacts that exist inside the list person module and converted them into a single text string. Then inside the filter condition, it checked if the name Brad Pitt existed inside this text string. And if it did not exist, it passed it to the creator person module. After it passed it to the creator person module successfully created a person with the name Brad Pitt and gave us the person ID as an output. This is how you can filter a contact against a list of contacts from a database. I hope this tutorial has been helpful to you. You can use this exact same setup in your existing scenario once you learn how to implement it. If you have any questions or ideas for future tutorials, please share them in the comment section below. Remember to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more exciting automation tutorials. Thank you for joining us today and keep automating.